Yeah, hi, I'm Steven from 2HP. We're here at NAMM 2019. I've got 4 modules to show off that we're releasing in the first half of this year. So to start those off, we have DC, which is a variable offset voltage generator. It has 3 knobs, each with its own unique voltage output. The top knob is 0 to 5 volts output, the middle is 0 to 10, and the bottom is negative 5 volts to 5 volts. So these are great for remote controlling other modules if you have a large system far away, or if you want to plug one voltage in and turn that into a bunch of different signals and send those all the different things. You can control them all with a single knob. So it's a utility, it's useful, and it's as small as it can be. Moving on from that, we have the Sine. Sine is a sine wave VCO. It has 2 discrete outputs, a primary output and a sub output that can be bounded between 1 octave below and 1/5 above the primary oscillator's output. It also has digital wavefolding, and so this adds a lot of harmonic content. To kind of spice up the sine wave and make it a little bit more exciting. Then we have the bell. So the bell is a physical model in the same vein as the pluck, except instead of being based on a string, it is based on a bar and a mallet. And so the common example of this is like an orchestra bell or a glockenspiel, which is what we're basically hearing now. With the mallet control, you can change the surface of the mallet itself, going from something hard like a plastic or a metal to softer things like yarn or felt. With the bar control, we can change the timbre of the actual surface that the exciter is hitting. That can change it from something like an orchestra bell to less harmonic things like glasses and bowls, with the extreme being like a Tibetan bowl type interface where it's been beaten with a hammer to have all these unique harmonics. CV over both of those parameters as well as volt per octave. It's polyphonic. And then that takes us into our grain, which is a granular processor, which has a density control, a mix, and frequency. So what the density does is it controls the rate at which grains are generated. So these grains are built from your input signal, which you can add into your output as well using the mix knob, and then you can reshift all of the pitch from 4 octaves down to 4 octaves up. And so as a simple example, if you plug in a sine wave into it, you can actually sequence this to create a completely unique sound from a different source. So those are the 4 modules we're showing off this year.
So why 2HP?
Because everybody ends up running through their case. All of these other manufacturers make different sized modules, and everybody ends up with a little tiny gap at the end. They can't fit anything useful in. They either leave it blank or they put a little piece of aluminum to cover up that spot. So what we did as a company was we thought of every single possible thing we can and then made it that small so that when you get to that spot and you think, man, I wish I had another filter or oscillator or reverb, we have that and it can fit right in that spot for you.